时隔8年，我在疫情下启程，托了 VTL 疫苗接种旅行通道的福，才能让我有机会为新系列的《西游记》再次踏上寻找旅居海外新加坡人的旅程。大家早上好，我又要出国了，到底这一次我要去哪里嘞 ？See you later。
Been through some hard times, so tell me, brother, can we make it through the dark? When the world just falls apart, we are fearless, we are lightning, breaking through the dark.
这一次我要寻找的新加坡人叶淑华 Melody 就住在邻国马来西亚。在疫情期间出发，新加坡和马来西亚只有开通了樟宜机场和吉隆坡国际机场之间的疫苗接种旅行通道，所以我得先飞到吉隆坡国际机场。Yippee yippee yippee I'm so happy， 因为 I'm tested negative。顺利通过新冠肺炎病毒的检疫关卡，确认身体健康后，我才能转机到 Melody 所在的地方槟城。从新加坡到槟城的总行程只有650公里，而我竟然花上了将近8个小时，才终于抵达目的地。好开心哦！我终于到了。那虽然马来西亚和新加坡很靠近，可是因为疫情的关系，整个路途变得非常的遥远，而且有一点点的辛苦。我现在就要出发去找住在这里的新加坡人 Melody， 看一看已经2年没有回新加坡的他是否别来无恙。槟城又叫槟榔屿，首府乔治市是马来西亚2个世界遗产城市之一，拥有印度洋绿宝石的美誉。新加坡人 Melody 居住在位于乔治市市郊的巴都丁宜，这里是槟城著名的海滩度假胜地。耶，我们到了！我听说 Melody 她是住这一区啦，我其实在网上有看过她的度假村的照片。实际上 Melody 的家不仅是她和家人生活的地方，也是一所学校，更是一座度假村。好美哦，好美哦！哎，很像是她哎，对，好像是她哎，可是她好像就是这边的 gardener 不是吗？等一下，我问一下，Hello， 你好，
你好，你好。
我想问一下，请问你是不是我要找的那位新加坡人？
是，我是新加坡人。
我记得我看到你的照片，就是有一朵花在这里，好开心看到你。
很开心。It's very honored to meet you.
Yeah, I'm also very honored to meet you. 现年60岁的 Melody 出生成长于虔诚的基督教家庭。她20岁的时候认识了在新加坡就读医科的马来西亚籍男友周友义，因为共同的信仰和志向，几年后他们在父母和家人的祝福下步入婚姻的殿堂，组织了自己的小家庭。
Well, I thought that I would be in Singapore, right? Because I was comfortable there. Everything was going on well. I had 2 boys there. And then he's got a call to come to Penang.
周友义医生接到槟城宾安医院的电话，希望他能回来服务。医院有恩于周医生，于是他决定接下重任。
So, as the obedient wife, I followed him here. But I've never looked back because I think this is a lovely place to grow up, to bring up my children as well. Well, it's sad to part, but it's not so far. Penang is not so far from Singapore. And when I'm here, I would go back to Singapore many times. It's just a flight away.
就这样 ，Melody 一家从新加坡迁居槟城，并且在这里落地生根，已经32年了。原本是教师的她，现在不仅是5个孩子的妈妈，也已经当上了祖母。
你来 Lost Paradise， 我带你去参观一下。
好的，我想看一下你这个迷失乐园。
Lost Paradise
Exactly。
好客的 Melody 带着我一路开始参观。
你看，Lost Paradise Guest House。Welcome。
哇，
欢迎光临。哎呦，好可爱！Wow, my goodness! Look at this! 我觉得这个地方很有艺术感呢，对吗
Yes.
他们说很 Instagrammable.
Oh yes. We
Correct.
try to make every corner Instagrammable.
Very, very
Yes,
Instagrammable.
这个叫 Otters Room， 是那个水塔的地方，你可以看到水塔在这里。
这个地方太美丽了，
它这样，这样可以，好像狗这样。
你真的很 cute 嘞，美丽。我才刚认识你不到几分钟哦，你的 True Colors 啊，
哎呦，
我打从心里面的。
你过奖了啦。
Yeah.
住在这里呢，开心一定会这样哦，一直forever young because you are happy
对
in this place which is Lost Paradise. You know, I think it's a good place to be. And we have a beautiful pond here.
Oh,
Yeah, I hope you like it.
这个地方太美丽了。
你看这个，
啊哈，
你可以读的吗？
我看一下是什么。I can do all things。哇，好有意思哦！这个是你做的吗？
我丈夫做的啦，好像那个门啊、窗啊，它都是 import 从巴黎来的。
哇，
还是我们去别的地方、外国啊，我们看到什么喜欢就带回来啊。
Melody 和丈夫是在2016年误打误撞之下，把自己生活的家变成民宿。因为热爱创造，他们夫妻俩6年来逐步扩充规模，从原本的几个房间变成现在拥有40间客房的度假村。
This is the reception. So welcome， 欢迎你来。
哇，
And
这个是
that's the
招待处
reception.
对吗？
Yes.
哦
And come meet Mary.
Hi Mary.
And Jessica.
Hi Jessica.
Yes,
你好。
yes. She's the front desk manager.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
这栋建筑原本是 Melody 的家，现在已经变成了度假村的接待处。
你们为什么会决定想要经营这个度假村呢？
本来我们都没有这个 idea 的哈，因为我们的 idea 是真正要造那个学校，因为学校是 my one wish, my passion。
2012年 ，Melody 在丈夫的支持和资助下，先在住家范围内设立了 Lighthouse Academy 灯塔学院。它是一所提供特殊教育的学校。可是很不幸的，丈夫后来健康出现了问题。
He came down with diabetes, and because of that, he had to cut his work like into half.
Melody 的学校也因此面对财务困难。为了继续维持学校的运作，周医生突发奇想，把住家变成了民宿。
You could say that we are the reluctant hotelier because we have no idea how to do it. None of us have any experience in this. So we started in a very small way.
So I want to know, from 2016 all the way till now, how many guests have you hosted?
Plus foreigners and local, I think almost a million already. Yeah,
A million?
yeah, almost.
你知道吗 ？A million people， 我很想说一句话。
啊哈！吓死我！要说什么？本来我丈夫跟孩子，如果有这么大的地方呢，很美，
是
有海边，很高兴。但是呢，现在我们分配给很多人呢，几百多人都可以欣赏这个地方，那我们的 happiness
啊
is multiplied many times
对
more. This is called the Andaman
Andaman
because it faces the Andaman Sea.
参观完度假村 ，Melody 带我到我的房间。
Oh my goodness!
Welcome to Penang. This is your beautiful room. I hope you like it.
好漂亮
看
哦！
外面 Isn't it beautiful?
哦哇！
Yes, that's the Andaman High. 还有呢，那个是老鼠岛。
哇，谢谢你给我这么漂亮的房间呢，我好喜欢哦。一见到 Melody，我所有的疲累都不见了，消失了。他就是一个让我一见如故的新加坡人，一看到他就觉得啊，有一股温暖。他的这整个个性是很明朗的，跟这个地方一样。我觉得这整个 Lost Paradise， 不管我去到哪里，什么角落都好，他就让我看到了 Melody 和他先生的用心，他们的心思和血汗，所以他让你觉得有一种很特殊的家的感觉，对 ，a home away from home。
Life's up and down like a merry-go-round. It's a circle with bright colors. Good morning.
Morning. How are you?
We're good. Have a beautiful morning.
Thank you.
今天一大早，我就到 Melody 所开办的学校门口等她。
Good morning，
很好见到你。
今天你要带我去参观你的学校是吧？
是，所以我带你走这个学生的路。
好，See you later.
Thank you.
这条学子步道是 Lighthouse Academy 的入口，是特地为学生们开辟的安全走道。
这条走道好美哦！
你看那个猴子，
我看很大只。
哇，这么近啊！今天可以看到 Your lucky day，
My
你可以
lucky
看
day，
到。
是啊，我的 lucky day 啊，还有这么多的花花草草。
这个花是我自己种的。
你自己种的啊？
是啊，
所以你真的就是他们这里的 gardener 啦。
这个是叫powder puff，
什么叫
放粉啊？
放粉怎么放？
这个是叫 powder puff 啦。
哦，不会有沾颜色啦，
没有
没有沾。哎呀，我以为这就是你每天的很自然的 make up 这样。我觉得你的学生们有这个机会接近大自然是一种幸福。这是你特别去想的一个 idea 吗？
因为我自己也很喜欢大自然啊，花、树啊、植物啊。本来不必这么多树的，
对，
但是我们特别留下来，所以比较美啊。这个路比较特别，
真的是好像在公园里面散步的感觉。
是啊，哇，
这就是学校哈。
啊，这个是学校，
看起来很像hotel哎。
我很好奇，是什么驱使 Melody 在财务等重重困难下，还是坚持继续学校的运作？
Good morning, Lighthouse Academy.
So today we have a very special guest.
新加坡人叶淑华 Melody 10年前在马来西亚槟城开办了 Lighthouse Academy 灯塔学院，这是一所提供国际教育学程和特殊教育课程的综合学校。
当初你为什么想要建这间学校？
My second son is autistic. My son Art is the inspiration why I have the school Lighthouse Academy.
Melody 排行第2的儿子周开祥 Art 离开新加坡时只有11个月大，而他一直到5岁的时候都还不会说话。
What I see breaks my heart because he's at one corner playing by himself and the rest of the kids were playing together. It's you wonder why it's like that, you know. All he loves to do is puzzles. Keep on playing puzzles. He doesn't want to talk.
当时自闭症并不为大家所熟知 ，Melody 和周医生甚至带着儿子回到新加坡求医，诊断结果证实他患有高功能自闭症。
So I had to just do the very best I could because I know my child best. If I don't do something about it, who else can help him?
这一路走来 ，Melody 充分理解养育自闭症孩子的艰辛。就在5个孩子都长大独立后 ，Melody 决定开办学校，帮助其他像 Art 一样需要特殊教育的孩子，还有他们的父母。而学校的名字就叫做 Lighthouse， 也就是灯塔。
When we were choosing the name for the school, we wanted a school that is a light, providing hope to parents. Those teachers will be the light bearer. So this is what I want to do for the children, so that they don't crash and fall out of society and be lost, you know.
学校课程体验的第一站，我跟着 Melody 来到沙滩上。就读特殊教育课程的孩子们已经在那里准备上课。
Today we're gonna play tic-tac-toe. Say yay!
Melinda, can you play tic-tac-toe?
What is tic-tac-toe?
Oh, she's
Typical Singaporean girl.
All right. Our leaders will start the game first, okay? Then Miss Melody and Miss Belinda can learn from them.
Okay.
Let's start. Angus, it's your turn.
Angus, go!
Run, run, run!
Go, go, go!
在 Melody 的学校就读的特需学生，年龄介于5岁到18岁。
Autism is a lifelong neurological issue, you know. So if you have early intervention, the child is able to learn how to cope with it and learn what is appropriate behavior and so on.
I love the running. Let's go, Jasmine, go, go, go. Great, great, great.
Yes, good job, good job.
Over here. Oh no!
I cannot go inside, right?
Yeah, Miss Melody, then you
I should throw from here, is it?
Not fair, not fair.
Let's try another game. Maybe you have a chance to do it.
Ready? Go to the bottom. Go, go, go.
Go, here. Yes, good job. Okay, Angus, good try, good try.
在这里，特需孩子有机会透过这些经过特别设计的活动，开发他们的各项感知能力和感官敏感性，同时训练他们的社会技能和团队协作能力。
Too bad.
一般我们在玩游戏的时候，竞争是很重要，谁赢谁输是很重要的。
但是我发现在这里当他们在进行这些户外活动的时候，老师在乎的是孩子们有没有听懂指示。
其实整个过程当中，我感受到的是最单纯的美好，因为孩子只是孩子嘛，游戏只是游戏，对不对？最重要的是他们能够 enjoy 他们自己咯。
Oh, hello. So cute. Oh, this is the hermit crab. Yeah, so come see the hermit crab.
Look.
Come, Gisek, see?
This little shell is their home. Can you see? Yeah. So it does come out.
Nice.
我觉得能够在大自然的环境下去进行这些户外活动是很享受的一件事情哎。你其实可以通过大自然学到很多很多嘛，所以就用这种很自然、很生活的一种心态去跟他们分享大自然的美好在哪里。哎，我也发现，哎，这些小朋友他们有在听，他们也在学，他们也会哦。Isn't it fun to come out to play? Yeah, it's so fun, correct?
Oh, the hermit crab
Okay,
is coming
if
out.
you think today is a fun day, can I hear a big round of applause?
Yes, wow.
Awesome, awesome.
Oh, today the weather is fine. From now, don't look behind. Put your new shoes on. Dance.
How do you play this?
I've never played this before though. 不必怕的，你不会跌倒的。哇，very cool 哎！
那个 S 要小个，不可以大个。你看，我会。
在既是度假村又是学校的地方上课，真的是非常有趣的体验。
我给你们看一下啊，其实，在中午的时候，你会看到学生在这里学习玩耍。然后后面呢，我的背景呢，你就会看到有一群人比如说家庭，他们来这里度假，对对，
来这里度假的。
Hello，
This is a beautiful family. How you are enjoying your stay here?
We love it. We love the environment, the sea, the wind, and it's very free lah to do anything lah here.
The pictures of our family members in the WhatsApp group, the sunset view.
Wow.
Maybe we've got a second trip here.
How do you feel when you see that so many people are really enjoying
it
the
warms
resort?
my heart, you know, because this place can bring so much happiness for everybody.
Yeah.
And my happiness is multiplied many, many more times.
Melody 也跟我分享说，她希望透过开放的环境，孩子跟外界能自然的互相融入，也借此让大众更了解自闭症，提升社会意识。
Over the years, people who come, they are very touched that this place actually is a home for or it accepts special children.
Melody 向我透露，作为一名特殊教育的老师，必须要观察入微，因为有些特需孩子在感官受到刺激后，可能导致情绪崩溃。
I grew up a very fearful child, filled with lots of insecurities and anxiety, but I had nobody to protect me. So I guess when I saw that in her, I possibly saw myself in her, and to my best ability, I just wanted to hold her in my arms to let her know that everything is going to be okay.
从事特殊教育的老师们真的很伟大。
其实我觉得面对一般的小朋友已经是很不简单了，要面对这些特殊的小朋友 ，we call them special children， 是挑战是更大更难的。
Melody 的灯塔学院 Lighthouse Academy 成立至今已经10年了。Melody 的生活几乎就围绕着学校和孩子们打转。
我开始的时候是有8个学生，
现在有多少位学生？
现在有70多学生，
很多，
还是很小的学校了。但是，我们做小的事情，我都很高兴。
对。你看到这么多生命的改变，你还想继续做下去吗
Of course, you know, I will never retire because this gives me so much fulfillment in life, so much purpose in life. Why should I retire?
今天跟 Melody 走了一趟学校之后，我发现她其实是一个为了让别人过更好的生活而倾尽全力的一个人。
And we have Miss Melody with a wonderful day.
而 Melody 总是那么的乐在其中。
It was tough on the way, but now I have no regrets starting it. And I think seeing all the results, why should I have regrets? And I'm doing something that to me will last for eternity. Hi. It's a legacy that I want to leave and I want to pass on so that my teachers can take over and my sons can take over.
我今天是来拜访 Melody 的家，我们这几天的行程真的是太忙了，所以我们没有什么机会来这里参观一下。哇，它的花园好美哦，很像巴黎耶。
Welcome to my house.
Wow!
I hope you like the place.
It sounds like there are a lot of people in the
When
house.
young people are around, there's always a lot of noise and that's the life of the house.
That's true.
Yes.
Wow.
Hi. Hi, that's
Oh,
my
hi.
husband, Dr. Chu.
Oh, Dr. Patricia. So nice to meet you.
Okay.
眼前这位热情洋溢的中年绅士，就是这些年来陪着叶舒华 Melody 的有力牵手周友义医生。
I would say that my greatest support is my husband, and he's always been my strength.
Who can understand another parent more than my wife? We have gone through this together. There's no question about supporting her at all. Definitely, this is part of our mission in Penang. We are here to add value to somebody's life. We are blessed. It's time to be a blessing.
Okay, let's see what the rest are up to.
Wow.
Hello, good morning. Okay, this is Belby. She's a student nurse.
Hi.
This is Korea. She's the mama of the group. She's always been staying here. And Lorna, she also stays here.
This is a very big family.
I know. But you see, I have a big house. And enough to house all of them.
这些年轻人和 Melody 虽然没有血缘关系，然而 Melody 把他们视为自己原生家庭的一份子。
When I was bringing up my children, I volunteered in a lot of children's work as well. And they were the ones who come to church. Some of them come from broken homes and so on. They are always invited to my house to stay. So staying with me, growing up together with my children, they become like my children.
She's a mother to us and mother to all, and thank you so much for having such a great, wonderful woman to home us nurses. Yeah.
All ready to have breakfast?
Yes.
Okay, let's
Come, let's take it. Come, let's go ahead. Come, everybody.
我也在这里见到了 Melody 和周医生口中那位让他们几经试炼的儿子周开祥 Art。
Wow, your son very handsome.
This is Art.
Little Aurora.
So this is Art. Okay, Belinda.
Nice to meet you, Art. I've heard so much about you. Wow, and you even have a beautiful daughter.
Yes.
Is Art based here as well?
Yes, he's based here. He helps the father in the clinic.
餐桌上大家和乐融融 ，Melody 和周医生无私地接纳原生家庭里的每一个孩子，对他们视如己出。
So I knew them since I was young. They just want to create a good environment for everyone around so that they can be guided, be mentored, so that at the end of the day, they can come out to become better human beings.
这个地方呢，就好像是他们的避风港，在这个地方呢，他们找到了快乐、平安和归属感。在宗教信仰的感召和丈夫的支持下 ，Melody 对教育始终充满热忱，毫无倦意。
She really believed in that motto that we are blessed to be a blessing, and her dream is just to add value to somebody's life, to give hope to some parents who are stressed like us.
Mom, would you like to introduce your friends from Singapore? Yeah.
Well, I'm very honored, very pleased to have friends from Singapore.
这一路走来 ，Melody 牺牲自己个人的生活和时间，一心想着帮助更多的人。
What more could I do? I think I could accept more children. Yes.
在我探访 Melody 期间，我也很荣幸地被邀请参加了一场婚礼。今天的新郎 Jeremy 也是 Melody 和周医生原生家庭的成员之一。
Ladies and gentlemen, the Hanson Group, Jeremy Raj.
来自破碎家庭的顽劣小孩 Jeremy 在 Melody 和周医生的不懈教诲下，不但成为了一名牧师，也找到了厮守一生的另一半。
He has chosen you. He has chosen you for me.
I'm forever grateful of how much they have spent into my life, supported me in my education, in my spiritual life, and also they are like my guardian. They're also like my parents. I call them mom and dad. They've been so close to me. They're always there for me. Many people gave up on me, but they never.
This is my grandma.
在婚礼上，我看到 Melody 和 Dr. Chu 他们脸上的喜悦、骄傲和欣慰啊，我看了真的是很感动。他们流泪，我也跟着他们一起流泪。
Yes, a very emotional one too.
That's right.
Lots of tears and joy. How are you feeling?
I was very moved because he had a very tough life.
And now they have grown up so well and their direction in life is correct. We are so proud.
That's wonderful. I saw that during the whole ceremony, there were so many moments that the both of you were just holding hands.
Reminded of our wedding years ago.
I want to remind her of the vow she made to me, how she adored me. Now a bit less adoration. Singapore gave me a scholarship that gives me a chance in life because I wouldn't be able to have an education without Singapore's help. But the most important thing that Singapore gave me is my wife. There was some turbulent time in my life then when she came in and she really gave me back my life.
And I remember you always said that you always wish that your lovely wife would say something to you every day.
Yes.
And what is it?
I love you.
You must say that.
No pause at all. No planning, no scripted.
Must make effort must make effort.
This one is effort already, and it's on national TV.
今天，新加坡人叶淑华 Melody 邀请我一起到他的二儿子周开祥 Art 所负责的养老院参观。
Here we are.
Oh.
Okay, let's see whether Art is here. Hi.
Hello. Good to see you, Art.
Hello, nice to meet you. Welcome to the lodge. They all dressed very nicely for you. They're all very excited to see you.
Wow.
你好。
这所养老院一开始是由 Melody 的先生周友义医生所开办，现在则交给 Art 来打理。
看你的房间一下可以啊。
Oh, wow.
These are their rooms, very spacious.
Yes.
Yeah.
The toilet is so big.
They are like my parents. Just serve them fish and everything.
Exactly.
And they enjoy it. Yeah, so I'm enjoying it.
And they look at you like their son.
Yeah.
Art 的侃侃而谈，实在让我无法将他跟自闭症联想在一起。
A lot of the things I'm doing today is because my mom forced me to do it.
5岁的时候被诊断出患有高功能自闭症，之后透过积极干预进行各种康复训练，在母亲 Melody 和父亲不言弃的努力下，现年32岁的 Art 不仅顺利从大学毕业了，也继承父亲衣钵，成为一名医生，甚至结婚生女。
So I think parents need to have this opportunity to give their children the right chance, and they can make it in life. Even if not, they can at least be independent to live a fruitful life, a meaningful life.
My mom made a lot of sacrifices for me. Almost all her time was used on me. My mom always brought me out to nature, to camps. She forced me to do piano, forced me to do violin. She was always there for me.
Have you ever thought that one day Art will be who he is today and where he is today?
This son has grown beyond my expectations. I really never expect him to be the only son who comes back and do all this, you know. I'm really very proud of him. And always brings tears to dad in my eyes, you know. Yeah. Now that I've seen the results, I've forgotten the hardship. And also, I believe that miracles happen.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Alright, good job.
My parents usually tell me, you don't have to be the best, but you just have to do your best.
You make me feel like I've come home. You've got a beautiful soul.
I meet a lot of parents who have autism. I usually tell the parents that you need to always have hope. I will tell my story. I will tell about my mom. Lots of love, lots of care, and never give up. My mom never gave up on me. My dad, more on the spiritual side. I know that they will give up everything just for me. And I'd like to thank them for that.
看到 Melody 脸上欣慰的笑容，我也为她感到开心。过去的一切辛苦，换来今天丰硕的成果，一切都值得了。
I am very excited.
Oh, I am too. You know, I promised you I'll take you to the island.
Yes,
the
Pulau Tikus
Island.
the Mouse
yes.
Island.
So, are you ready for it?
I am ready. So we're going to take that boat, right?
Oh, we are going to kayak.
Melody 说，在老鼠岛能看到很美的夕阳，于是我在她的鼓励下，勇敢踏上征程。老鼠岛，我们来了！
Oh, good. Let's go. Left, right.
Okay.
Left, right. We'll reach. We made it.
Yeah.
We made it.
Oh, yay.
Wow,
we made
good
it.
job. Wow, isn't it lovely here?
It's very beautiful.
每当 Melody 想要放松心情或跟周医生约会的时候，就会来到这里。这里是他们的秘密基地。
So exhilarating. Beautiful day.
You've been here in Penang for a long time.
Yeah, 32 years. Wow.
How do you like living here?
It was difficult at first. The first year here was a bit hard to adapt because I was so used to life in Singapore. Everything goes by clockwork. But later on, I learned to slow down and I love this place.
今天天气很好，我们很幸运地欣赏到美丽的夕阳。
请问你没有那个 pineapple？
pineapple 有，
甜的。
甜的这个。
这个反光，你帮我收着可以吗？谢谢你啊，等一下。好，你给我一个番石榴。
时隔8年，我又要大显身手，为旅居海外的新加坡人烹煮新加坡美食了。
然后我要green mango，这里可以吗？好吃的嘛。
好吃。
谢谢你，杨哥。
第二个气，家里走马刀。
哪里？这边的，谢谢。我要这个番茄好吗？
这一次我要准备的新加坡美食到底是什么呢？
大家看到我眼前的食材，猜得到吗？猜得到吗？
对啦，聪明，我就是要做新加坡的 Rojak。但是呢，这一次的 Rojak 因为 Dr. Chu 的健康，所以我也决定做一个比较健康的新加坡美食给他们吃。你们其实看到我很镇定，其实我心里面是很慌的，因为我没有做过 Rojak。
Oh, I was very curious what you're doing downstairs. I just had to keep myself from just peeking downstairs, you know. Well, I can't wait for the surprise.
其实不是我要 stress 嘞，有时候是真的很 stress 咯。究竟我的健康版水果 Rojak 是否可以成功完成呢？Rojak 拼盘准备好啦 ，Let's go！ Surprise！
Wow, what a platter! Wow, this is my favorite Rojak.
Right?
Wow, and you spent the whole afternoon making that. I'm so proud.
谢谢你多多。
我很喜欢你的 Chinese， 谢谢你多多。这也是我第一次做，所以到底味道如何，我们来试一下好不好
OK
所以
OK
I think you like it。
Oh, very good, very good.
谢谢你们喜欢我的 Rojak， 也希望这道美食能够带给你们新加坡的一些味道，好不好？
哇，这个
Thank you very
是
much
最好的 surprise 啊！真的真的。
我没有想到这一次的 surprise 啊，他们会这么的感动啊！好戏还在后头呢，要不要多点 surprise？
哇，还有啊
OK， 一边吃一边看你的 surprise 好不好？
哇哦
Hi Sanjay, I hope you're surprised.
Why?
Hi Shuhua, I would like to wish you and your whole family a very happy Tiger Year.
Thank you.
没有看到你了，你能够早一天能够回来我们新加坡。
好。
哎呦，我
阿妹
爸爸，爸爸
Very
so
good
nice,
man.
so. I miss my family, especially during this time of COVID, you know. And my dad, I really like to spend time with him.
尤其是
在
我是很喜欢在一起跟他谈话，他能够常常保持着一种觉得我是他的这个岳父，哇，心中何等的美，何等的快乐啊
I'm the favorite son-in-law.
Favorite son-in-law.
所以我觉得我们都能够相见相提，一起看到心中何等的安慰呢，何等的快乐呢，这个是最大的盼望哦。
Anything? I got emotional. Because they grew up together. They grew up together, so she's very close to Shuhua.
Always remember the seconds turn to days.
Yeah, so we love you very much. And we miss you.
So nice, so nice. Thank you for bringing my family from Singapore here. Thank you.
Hi, Belinda, you ready to go?
Yeah, ready to go.
Melody 和周医生即将启程前往澳大利亚，跟旅居海外已经2年没有见面的其他孩子和孙子们短暂团聚。
Oh, I must give Belinda a hug.
跟 Melody 和 Dr. Chu 相处的这几天，他们的人生观对我有很大的启发。
你可以读的吗？
我看一下 ，I can do all things.
Throw from here.
Not fair. 人生不在于成败，而是你有没有活出你的使命。这是一趟奇迹之旅，因为爱让一切变得有可能。